And we are back at Up North at 4. Today we are joined with Ken Kasuba, who is the managing editor and business partner for On Wisconsin Sports. Thank you, Ken, for coming on and joining us here today.
Well, thank you for having me. On Wisconsin Sports is a new entity that was brought forward by my business partner, Dave Bernacki, sports photojournalist for over 40 years in the Milwaukee area. He's taken some of the most iconic photos that we have ever seen in Wisconsin sports history. And the whole goal behind On Wisconsin Sports is to talk all things on Wisconsin sports besides the major sports teams, but talking about the local sports in general throughout communities in the state of Wisconsin. So it's very exciting. We're looking for contributors. So contributors meaning you tell us about what's going on in your community and we'll get it up on our Facebook page to start with, because we do have a website that's going to be launching in October. And it's there's just a lot of exciting things that are going on right now as it pertains to On Wisconsin Sports.
Yeah, I would say some of the best pictures come from the hyper-local sports, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
The best, the teamwork pictures, the camaraderie pictures.
Yep.
How do you catch those perfect pictures? What do you look for?
Well, that would be more geared towards Dave, and that's what Dave does. He's down on the field, he's down there, he's capturing the moment, and it's incredible with some of these photos that he's taken, and that'll all be on our website for people to see and purchase and so on and so forth. But it's just getting that moment. It's that iconic moment that happens in sports, and there's so many of them. But we like to talk about all the great things that happen in Wisconsin,
right.
You know, with our teams. You know, you got the Brewers, the Badgers, the Packers, the Bucks, and it's one of those things that really has the interest of all of our sports fans, and that's what we like, you know. And capturing those pictures are incredible. The viewers capture them all the time. Those are the things we want to see. We want to see your photos. We want to hear about your stories. We want to hear about your endeavors through sports that have brought you to this point. So that's what we're looking to do with this particular venture that we put together.
And Ken, you did mention there will be live remotes for the longest running Brewers post-game showing. Where can the show be heard? You know, where can we look for all that?
Well, so we've started this year, fortunately, with 97.3 The Game, who has the longest running post-game show in the state of Wisconsin with Tim Allen, the Brewer post-game show, that is. It's Tim Allen and Jeff Orlowski. They call him the Polish Pipe Bomb. We'll give you the backstory on that another day, so there's a whole other day for that. But these two guys have done a great job with bringing you Brewer coverage, which has an interaction with the fans. So you call into the show on 97.3 The Game. After the last pitch, you make the switch. That's their motto. We get in there and we just start talking about the game and what your thoughts are. And people love the interaction with that.
Yeah.
This past weekend, we were at the bus stop in Fremont, Wisconsin. The crowds were tremendous. On Wisconsin Sports, we did a tailgate. So we sponsored all the food, and then you go inside, you purchase your drinks, and we had a cheese
factory there too.
There you go.
Oh.
and we had hundreds of people there, and they were watching the game live, and they were interacting with Tim and with Jeff and myself and others, you know, that were all post gamers, and we just had a great time, and the people just loved it. And when we've been around the state, we started this in June up in Park Falls, and then we were at Empty Pockets, and from there we went to the Wolf's Den over in Mercer the next night on June 8th, and the crowds were tremendous, and people love it because they want to get out and they want to tell us their thoughts on the game. They want to tell us, you know, they want to interact with all of their thought processes in terms of the Brewers and how great they are this year. Nobody expected them to be this good, but they are, and they're doing a tremendous job under manager Pat Murphy, and it's been incredible, to say the least. So in seeing the team and how they've been performing, it's pretty special to be a part of that deal, and 97.3 The Game is letting us do that. So as you know, they're the Brewer, Packer, and Badger affiliates. So now doing this with the Brewers, it's a great deal. So.
Which is great. Okay, well, thank you, Ken. Website launches on October 4th?
4th, correct. October
4th. And for more information, find you on wisconsinsports.com.
And correct, yeah. If you want to be a managing editor or contributor, just hit us up on Facebook, and we'll take it from there.
All right, well, thank you, Ken, so much for joining us. We'll be right back after this break.